Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Fall of the Republic preview playthrough as the Confederacy of Independent Systems. In the last episode we started off by capturing Ryloth, and we also finished by capturing Aridu. We have quite a bit of work to do to get into the core systems, but I'm going to let them build up a little bit and try to secure the outer rim so we have good supply lines going through. We'll probably take some of these hut planets just for free because they're only connected to us. The Republic did go and snag a bunch of the Mandalorian systems, which were open, which is fine with me because with this test map, it's not really set up to be symmetrical yet. But before we get in, if you would like to get a custom ship name in the playthrough, there's a link to the Patreon page with all the information on how that works in the description, so thank you for considering that if you are. If not, totally understand. And the other thing is, please do keep in mind when you're watching this playthrough that everything you see is very much in progress. This is a very early build of the mod, and this is one of the first times anyone's really playing it all the way through. So with that said, let's get back into the Clone Wars action. One thing that I did notice is that General Grievous, he only has Invisible Hand right now. For whatever reason, I didn't spawn the version with actual General Grievous running around, so I'm going to try to fix that for probably episode 4. So that's when we'll have actual General Grievous. Until then, we just have Invisible Hand. But how are we going to arrange this? Let's send this fleet around to this side, and we'll probably go into Tibrin with that.
Lots of frigate reporting.
And that should mean that this can be... Let's try to defend Deveron on over here, because that'll keep our planets in the core connected. And let's also start off with building String Not Found, which is the actual name for that unit. Black Pearl and Affluence. Then over on Volpter, we'll queue up White Rose. Deveron, I'm going to build that up into a level 2 shipyard. And when this fleet's in position, then I think we're going to go into Tibrin. Obi-Wan won't be there, I don't think. Can they have moved him there? No, they could not. So ideally, in this episode, I'd like to be able to take Tibrin, Malastare, Dara, and Naboo, some combination of them. We'll probably only be able to take probably 2 of them. But we have no support ships here. So I'm actually going to queue up a couple diamonds with that. Let's see how the Republic's doing. Yeah, they're still continuing their climb up, as are we. It's week 10, so they should be getting Venators. You're gonna go over into this fleet. What I'd like to do is go for these planets, like I said, and then head over to Camino, Rathana, and Circumtor. But just for funsies, let's grab some units to go and take the free planets.
System conquered.
Oh, they're attacking at Ord Cestus. Hold on. It's over here more. This is one of those planets I was talking about last episode that'll be a little bit easier for them to get to. Right now you'll see a lot of Corellian gunships and Corellian corvettes, CR-90s and DP-20s. CR-90s did sort of exist at this point, but the Republic's anti-fighter versions, or anti-fighter ship, and the light cruiser, so like the light assault cruiser and the C-70 refit to the Consular class, David is currently working on those, and they will probably be done by the time this playthrough is done for sure. The models are done, the textures are being finished. He's just making some edits based on some extra information Slevard gave him. And then they'll be ready to be put in game, and we'll have them in. And then the CR-90s won't be there, so... This is going to be something we can't really defend against. We'll probably add some smaller frigates to even the level 1 shipyard. Then have level 2, 3, and 4 scale up from there. But you know what? Not really for the Empire, it's for the CIS. But the VOs are one of the main things we need to change.
Commencing attack run.
Get the feel right.
Form up.
Hyena bombers and vulture droids.
Go after the stragglers. Right away.
They won't have the TIE screaming.
Changing course to intercept.
Get them all killed. Alright, this is going to be
Been defeated.
easy Republic victory. So the Acclamator 1, there's two versions of it. There's the Navuta B version, which is what you might be familiar with from the really old Clone Wars cartoon. The 2D one, where it's a carrier. And then
Enemy fleet.
there's the leveler version, which is a Charos. Where's Charos? The leveler version, which is more anti-ship. So even at the Acclamator 1 level, you get some decent defenses, or some decent capabilities out of it. Well, we'll let that happen. And let's get that fleet headed to Tibrin.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, they should not have VSD-1s yet, but something must have double unlocked for them.
We've located the enemy.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh, I might have...
Station ready.
I think I might know what happened there.
Reinforcements en route.
Either way, we have some Munificence, we have some Gozantes.
Orbital command available.
We're gonna give this a shot. We're not gonna win. We're gonna try.
IPV reporting. Reporting. Acquiring target. Y-wing squadron reporting. Awaiting command.
Y-Wings are going to be switched out with a different fighter type when we have
Location confirmed.
some more of the CIS fighters done. Right now we have the Vultures, Hyenas,
Awaiting
Tri-Droids,
your command.
and...
Attacking.
Or Tri-Fighters, rather. I think that's the only three we have done right now, and there's about 4 more that we're going to be doing, like the Belbalab,
In range.
Nantex is done. That's what else is done. But those are mostly going to be from the Geonosian cruisers.
Yes, sir. Cannons armed.
Alright, let's try to fall back to here.
Advancing. Taking fire.
VSDs, because we're changing into the assault concussion missile launchers, they can be a little bit overpowered right now. We're not 100% sure what that's going to be like. I'm not going to cheat and use the single unit retreat to get
Space station under
those.
attack.
Eventually they're going to be the skirmish versions, which won't have the single unit retreat ability.
Shield generator.
Yeah, they're too flimsy to hold up against this many ships at once.
Reinforcements en route.
Back around for another run. Getting a lock.
If we'd gone for a Dreadnought instead,
Fire
that
at
could
their
have
laser cannon. Target
possibly made a
located.
difference.
Commander, they're hitting us. Direct fire at their laser cannon. Where'd he go? Target third lasers.
Reinforcements en route.
Receiving message. Falling out of formation. Frequency open.
Yeah, lure them away.
We have
Alright,
been defeated.
we're not going to get anything out of this.
Tactical battle imminent.
Charos. This might be a retreat rather than an auto-resolve. where they're going to start having a lot of their power come out of the core. They do have a Praetor that starts over Kuat, which they are probably going to start moving around a little bit too. Okay, well, let's get back here. See if we can take out some of these smaller corvettes. Maybe the Carrack?
Yes, Commander.
It's a bit far ahead from the Acclimators. These are both carrier... Okay, both Navuta Bees types. Not leveler types.
Ready. Advancing on target. All fighters attack. Draw their fire. TIE squadron.
You guys distract the Arcs. You two help the Munificent against the Carrack.
Attack formation. After the stragglers. Regroup for another attack. Orders, sir. More enemy craft. Taking fire. Commander, they're hitting.
Yeah, I think this is a retreat.
Where'd he go?
Yep, let's get out of here.
Jump to hyperspace.
They're not going to be able to break through. There we go. This is why I'm more concerned about securing the outer rim rather than it turning into a weird back and forth in the core. We're going to try to build up our strength in the outer rim. They secure a few planets that are a bit more coreward, then we'll at least have them surrounded properly. We might start moving in on Drum and Cass fairly soon. But...
Tactical battle imminent.
oh boy. Do they have any Venators, though, yet? It's possible the VSDs were starting forces.
The enemy is approaching.
Diamond, like I said last episode, doesn't have its texture yet. Let's see. Okay, this is a lot, but... Lucre Hulk, there.
Reinforcements en route.
Recticusant. And Roger Dodger. Regular Recusant, which I'll put on this side. We have Invictus.
Speed.
Not another
Coming
donut.
out.
We have
Reinforcements cancelled.
CCO1 425.
Location confirmed.
We have regular Providence.
Destination confirmed.
This might be too many fighters for us to really deal with, but we do have a couple Providences in Lucre Hulk. Then let's also bring in Rather Ordinary. And I'll save these three Munificents until we're a bit more engaged.
Star Viper Squadron reporting.
Falling out of formation. Ready for
Alright, we have a lot of fighters.
heading out.
Let's try to hit the carriers for them.
Reporting. Intercepting.
Recusants can stay back a bit more. The Providence should move in. You guys have got to go in like that
Station. Enemies incoming.
as well. Buzz droids will be a thing eventually, but not quite yet. And I want to make sure that they don't end up being super OP. I think we lost
Gunship
our first
reporting.
patron unit there.
Launching attack.
They can be rebuilt. This isn't the community challenge, which I do want to do a Clone Wars community challenge at some point in Fall of the Republic, but I want to get the initial faction previews out of the way first. Okay,
Target
you took the brunt of that.
direct
Let's see if we can
fire
get
on
the
torpedo tube.
acclimators.
Online. Nowhere to run.
Fighter Bay.
Formation.
Try to focus these guys down. Do we have the hyenas? Yes, hyenas. Nope. It's more vultures. There's hyenas.
They've
VSD.
destroyed our ion cannons. The ion cannons are inoperable.
Invictus
Fire at their laser cannons. Target
and Recticusant. Or Roger Dodger.
weapons ready. I'm on my approach.
Try to take out this first VSD.
Destroyed. We've lost our turbo turbo laser batteries have been disabled. Our primary engine system
Alright,
is
that
down.
quad is almost down.
They've
This
destroyed
VSD
our
is taking a
ion
lot of
cannon.
damage. It's getting another salvo off, unfortunately. You guys go for the concussion missile launchers.
The missile launchers are the primary target. The missile launchers are the primary target. Target those lasers. We've lost our turbo lasers. The shields aren't holding.
We need another Lucre Hawk to tank for us. They're going to be moving in, and now the recusants are going to take damage. We got to back off.
Jump to light speed.
Our layout there wasn't fantastic. We need a couple diamonds for this fleet for sure. We only had, I think, the one or two. I didn't bring that in.
Tactical battle imminent.
Barlock. Captain Pellion. And they have Captain Dallin. So this is one of the leveler type acclimators, and this is a guy in a dreadnought.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Cola. Alright.
Tactical battle imminent.
We'll probably be better able to hold them off on the ground, too.
The enemy has been spotted. Ready for battle.
So this is the Invincible, an older frigate type
Retreat
that,
in
or
progress.
capital ship type that was somewhat used by the Old Republic. It's very old by this point, even. It's like 3,000 years old, almost. So before the Republic gets Vendors, they have some of those. The Vendor does unlock it, like, can be unlocked as early as week 2, but then when you get into the second year of the Clone Wars, the Invincibles lock. Alright, let's, get our main fleet to handle that then.
Beginning construction.
Tactical battle imminent.
Telty. This I think we can win. So that plan of taking those planets from the Republic in this episode, probably not going to happen. We might be able to get Tibrin.
Roger that. Roger that.
Okay, Recusant. You need to be farther to the back because you are fragile. Zornificence. Once the CIS has the Captors and Auxilias and stuff, that'll be a bit better for them because it won't be just the more iconic but also quite squishy ships.
Weapons
It's
armed.
possible Munificence will get a buff as well.
Your command. Navigating to coordinates.
Not a huge one because they do put out good damage, but
Ready for battle. I copy. Open fire. Attack formation.
right, you guys stay forward.
We're ready for action.
Form up.
Gozantes, you're gonna get the fighters.
Attack.
Engage all their fighters,
Attack.
and you engage the acclimator.
Attack position.
Fighter bay is what's important.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, you guys can get back here too. Let the recusant handle this. And then I can turn back to help against the
Ready for duty.
this main part of the fleet. No more fighters for them after these ones die.
Let's move out. Let's go.
You're going to go for the Dreadnought now. You're also going to turn around and help against the Dreadnought. These guys
Keep going.
also help against the Dreadnought.
Roger that.
Another attack.
Pressing the
I do want to give the Providence's power to shields.
form up.
Right. You're going to head over there. And your job
Lasers. Direct
is to
fire
kill
at
that
their laser
Dreadnought.
cannons. Fire on their shield generator.
Where'd he go?
Target those lasers. Copy.
Falling out of formation.
Awaiting orders.
Draw their fire. Attack.
Alright.
Light speed.
Support the Munificent, as it is taking fire from the Dreadnought. And we'll want to kill turbo laser batteries on that. No!
Target those lasers.
Here, focus that down then.
Locking on. Where'd he go? Ready.
I copy.
TIE squadron here.
Reporting.
TIE's reporting in. Nowhere to run.
What are you doing?
Our shields are down.
Orders, sir. Coming around.
Our primary engine system is down. Direct fire at their laser cannons.
Nothing in my sights.
The ion cannons are inoperable.
Formation.
Initiating
Draw their
attack.
fire.
Awaiting
Attack
instructions.
formation. Go after the stragglers. Wait for another attack. They're coming in quick.
Reporting.
Finish off the... There you go.
Enemy craft. Taking fire.
Initiating attack.
There we go.
Move to attack.
And now... Hyenas,
This way.
over to this one.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Yes, Commander. Target those lasers. Yes, Commander.
You guys over to here.
Destroying lasers.
Fire at will.
Vultures after their last fighter.
Has been
You're going
destroyed.
there.
Direct fire at their laser cannons.
TIE squadron standing by.
IPV reporting.
Ready for battle. Attacking.
Ready.
Nowhere
Cruiser
to run.
reporting.
Falling
Everything's just limping away. Okay, hold on. You're bombers.
Roger that. Targeting.
Get over there.
Draw their fire.
We got some more fighters coming in.
Ship reporting. Awaiting command.
Go after the
Batteries
stragglers.
online.
Providence limp back that way.
Target those lasers.
Coming back around.
The Recusant is not at an angle where it's
Our
actually able to
turbo
bring
laser
its
batteries have
main
been disabled.
weapons against that.
Warm up.
Just trying to keep the
Course
fighters
set.
alive.
Weapons ready. Awaiting your command.
You get back here. You're gonna help the Recusant.
They're coming in quick.
There we go. Those Arc 170s just finished off the
The
Providence.
engines are our primary target.
Here, get back here.
Orders. For the
Cannons
Empire.
armed.
Copy.
Yeah, the Recusant can only fire its light laser cannons against it from this distance, not the main Prow turbo lasers. So it's probably better to angle it towards that.
Frequency
You guys can finish them off.
Commencing attack run. Yes, sir. Sir, I've detected. Instructions received. More enemy craft. Yes, Commander. Ready. TIE squadron here.
Hyenas that way.
Reporting in. Changing course to intercept. Acquiring target.
How are this many arcs still alive?
Advancing on target. Taking fire. Commander, they're hitting us. Where'd he go?
Direct fire at their laser cannons.
Okay, just gotta make sure it doesn't get too close for us to be able to actually use our main weapons against it.
I'm losing. All fighters.
Here.
Attack.
Nope, wait, not what I wanted to do.
Attack.
Go for the torrents, so they're not helping the arcs.
Roger that. Fire!
Orders, sir. Engines activated.
Target those lasers. Take out their engines. Direct all fire on the shield generator.
Open fire. Detected. Attack that target.
Okay, you should be able to get to a position where you're able to fire
Ready for command.
properly on those.
Attacking target.
And you should also...
Falling out of formation.
get some of these fighters. But your focus is that.
Standing by.
Hyena's over here. Vulture's over there.
Ready for battle. Attacking. Roger that. Attack formation. Go after the stragglers. Warm up. Asteroids ahead. Awaiting orders. Targeting.
Bombers over there.
Fire.
Fighters over here.
I copy.
Actually, can you help against those few fighters that are left? No, don't let it get in range. There we go.
Reporting for the Empire.
There we go.
They're falling back. I'm on them.
Alright, we hold them off.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, they left. So they're probably at Malastare or Naboo with that fleet.
We've got them. Send reinforcements.
Send reinforcements. You don't think you can just handle that, Diamond?
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright. Grievous.
Reinforcements cancelled.
We're on our way. We'll be there shortly. Right away.
And Procure.
Reinforcements en route.
Stay in formation.
This fleet definitely would have been able to handle the other fleet that was here easily, so it's unfortunate because now we've lost out on that opportunity. But we still get the planet. We'll probably do the ground invasion here, and then that'll do it for the episode. Luckily, they haven't taken any ground from us.
Tactical battle
Oh,
imminent.
Emberline.
Inbound.
Let's get out of here.
Retreat in progress.
Bye, Republic. I'm starting to wonder if in the AI script I switched the Venator and the Victory. Because it does seem like they're actually getting victories.
Tactical battle imminent.
That's another one. The cruel AI is quite cruel. Yeah, that's that fleet there.
Destination is acknowledged.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Zero.
Tactical battle imminent.
Who's this? Oh, they do get some of their Venators. So the Huron locks are working.
Incoming.
It's possible they just haven't built them yet. But you're gonna get out of here.
Prepare for jump to
I don't know where you're gonna end up. Oh wait, no, the script probably isn't attached yet. Is this a... Yeah. Oops.
We have been
I lost my Munificent because of... Alright. Want to get Tibrin.
Cruiser reporting.
Invasion.
You got the severance. Time to give them their severance package.
I am waiting. Right away. Moving.
Choose your reinforcements.
Crab droids. Why not? Severance, you're gonna capture this for
You've
us.
secured a build pad.
What do you wish?
We'll get there
Some
soon as we can.
B2s, persuaders. Warm.
At
Destination
maximum
is
unit
acknowledged.
capacity.
If I
We've been
must.
paid. We'll follow orders.
We've secured
It
a
is
build
well
We've come
pad.
across enemy units.
Ready.
Your coin is good. We're ready to fight.
We've lost a build pad.
We're combat ready. Lock and load. We're attacking the enemy.
Awaiting your command.
Answering your call.
The terrain is really helping them here.
What is my next
We've
objective?
secured a build pad. Turret
Ready for
constructed.
action. We'll move as long as we can. We'll get there as soon as we can. We'll be there. Fire now! That shouldn't be too hard. We've been here for hours. What's the deal?
There we go. Alright. You guys get over here.
T2B over.
You may start your approach.
I'm
I
here.
will cover you.
And severance.
I go.
Complete.
Get that. I don't know. I don't think the crab droids, can they capture stuff? I think they might be able to.
We've secured a landing zone.
What is it, Commander?
We've secured a build pad.
I'm gonna have to see if the range Z adjust on the
There is no fear.
on the scout trooper is higher than it should be. There we go. We got Conan. A2PT.
Standing by.
We've lost a
Ready.
build pad.
Time order. Copy. I've got the
Where's the next target? For the Emperor.
Reporting allied units.
Anything that's this hilly, the crab droids will have problems functioning just because of how low their firing bones are, how low their weapons are. So the game doesn't really account for that.
They will not survive.
Severance, infantry.
Heading out. I will strike.
It might even be worth artificially raising that
Good. It's your payroll.
so that the they're not in as much trouble. You know what, Severance, you can go for that. I do want to give some level of self-healing to the Jedi, because right now they can, between battles, they should be a little bit more healy.
Attack position. We've been paid enough. Tell us what to do. Attacking enemy position over and out. Attack.
Attacking the enemy. It will be done.
Alright, get back, Severance. You're gonna get a heal back to station.
Squad units waiting for orders.
Might even be a good idea to give Warm Loathsome a company of AATs around it and just show his with the
Didn't get that. Please repeat.
with the icon, or have him be able to call in some more.
Your credits are good. Let's hope your orders are too.
Build pad. We've
We'll make
lost
it
a
count.
build pad.
You're gonna heal up.
Deploying. Move wherever you want.
He did not watch those wrist rockets.
Construction complete.
Oh. ATAP.
Supporting allied units.
Get up the hill. Get up the hill.
Attacking targets.
An AV turret.
Battalion standing.
Get out of there.
Been paid. We'll follow orders. Your coin is good. We're ready to fight.
Unit destroyed.
We can take them.
Armor standing by.
For combat ready. Time order.
You're not actually shooting at anything. Be a team player.
Answering your call.
Armor ready.
Super battle droids are gonna go for that. Persuaders down here. I'm gonna bring Loathsome around the side. Evil McBad guy. threat to you guys, so you handle it. Severance.
Unit destroyed.
I've got him in my sight. Cannon charge.
Roger that. Form up. Everyone there. Awaiting orders. Right away.
Sold.
It's going to be a vehicle repair platform.
Ready.
What do you got?
You guys get back here.
Form up.
What is my next objective? Heading in that
We've
direction.
been paid enough. Tell us what to do.
Awaiting orders.
Squad unit waiting for orders. Moving out. Ready for attack.
We've secured a build pad.
Do you have a plan?
We lost a build pad.
Here, Severance, you're going to the base.
We lost a build pad.
Copy. Course plotted.
Reporting.
You're going to heal up.
Yes, sir.
I copy.
You men take the flank.
Captain's repeat.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right away. We'll be there. That shouldn't be too hard. Understood. It's your payroll.
At maximum unit
Yes,
capacity.
Commander.
I'm here. So be it. As you wish, acknowledged. Right away. Moving, if I must.
If Severance just dies right away, then that's role playing.
Heading out. On my way. It will be done. I will. Moving to that location. Heading in that direction. I'm under attack. Yes.
We've secured an abandoned Tibrin laser tower.
What is it, Commander? Of course. What
You're
is
not gonna
your
shoot?
order? I will
Well, that's
be
not
there
good.
soon. I can't take this much longer.
Well, shit.
Ready for your orders, sir.
They're just role playing the real Clone Wars.
Battalion standing by.
We've
All out
lost the
troops.
abandoned Tibrin laser tower.
Firing.
Let's move out.
Reporting.
I wanted to just use her to
These are good. Let's hope your orders are too.
raid their
Mauler ready. Time order.
local government palace, but
Yes, sir.
then they still had another one of the
Ready.
ATAPs back there,
On scopes. Activate.
and it was quite accurate against her. I don't know if it's actually set up as a turret. I assumed it was, but it doesn't look like it is. Because that's the only way accuracy actually works in Empire War.
Roger that.
Or as a hardpoint, rather, not a turret specifically.
Awaiting orders. Over there.
Any weapons that are coded directly into the vehicle have 100% accuracy. So, against Severance, that made these quite effective. I was hoping they wouldn't be able to hit at all. Or at least not reliably.
Yes, Commander.
Reporting. Deploying. Yes, sir. They are in my sight, sir. In attack position.
Alright, you guys are going to raid the base.
Ready.
You're going to hang behind a little bit.
The computer.
We can move wherever you want. I see no problem with that.
Commander. Initiate sweep.
Battle droid armies are going to roll out too.
Move all orders.
There you go. Not even going to worry about that.
Orders, sir. Battalion standing by. Setting course.
Go for the thing that spawns them.
E2B over.
Mauler ready. Time order. Copy.
We've secured a build
Changing
pad.
course. Right
Unit
away.
destroyed.
Fire. T2B, copy.
Ready.
Open fire.
So many battle droids.
Attack that target.
Moving
Here,
out.
get back here, because they're just going to keep spawning more.
Heading out. Fallout troops.
We need a Magna for this battle.
I copy.
We've secured a build
Let's
pad.
move out.
Armor standing by.
We've lost a
Coordinates.
build pad.
Alright, you guys are going to get in and take that.
Unit destroyed.
You guys are gonna get shredded by everything.
Armor ready. Ready to roll. Advancing.
Destroyed.
Advance.
Back here.
Targeting enemy.
Nope, I don't want you to get attacked by that.
We've secured
Your point is
a
good.
build
We're ready to fight if we have to.
Unit destroyed.
Attacking. Roger
We've secured a landing zone.
Unit destroyed.
We've lost a build pad.
Alright. Persuaders probably... I think they're still missing one of their weapons.
You men take the plank.
Copy. Keep going.
Okay, get her there.
Follow my lead. A build pad.
Should really be able to take down this building a lot faster. But that's what this playthrough's for.
We've lost a build pad.
Keep your eyes on your scanners. I anticipate no problems.
So I wanted Severance to be the one back here. We could orbital bombard it, or we could use her to just kill it outright.
Copy. Target in range.
We've secured
Here, we have to kill the actual building first.
We're combat ready. Targeting enemy units in our forward perimeter.
The AT-APs are probably going to stop being the things that spawn out of the buildings. 'Cause they are one of the best Republic units. In ICW it makes a bit more sense because of what else is around at the time.
a build
But for balance in Fall of the Republic, it
turret constructed.
doesn't work as well.
Answering your call.
T2B over.
Confirmed and compliant.
We'll back up where we can.
Alright, just these two left.
I will crush them.
Watch out for traps.
There we go. There we go.
Victorious.
Alright. Definitely need to start bringing Magnas. Unfortunately, their movement issues are not especially helpful, but we did lose Severance, which sucks. We got Tibrin.
System conquered.
Is better. So that is going to do it for today's episode. So hope you guys have enjoyed the first two episodes here. Next episode, we're going to try to move in on Dara, Malastare, and Naboo, which should let us shift this southern fleet up towards Typhera, so we can start taking some of these core planets a little bit more, defend some of the core planets. Let's actually check what's going on. We're getting a lot closer with military. The Republic's getting up there, but the more we take planets, even when we get to that point where it's equal, we'll probably end up having a larger battle that'll swing things a bit more in our favor. But thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.